I am so excited to share something that a local church is doing in the area where I live. Now, this will mostly just relate if you are in one of the states that I'm going to mention, but if it isn't, it doesn't mean that you can't get one set up where you live. But as you know, I'm in Wisconsin, but it's also in Minnesota, North Dakota, and Iowa. And it doesn't mean that you can't get one set up in your church as well. So I'm going to share the passage and then we'll talk about it. So in Matthew 25, we see Jesus speaking, and beginning in verse 34, here's what he says. Then the king will say to those on his right hand, "Come, you blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me." So I wanted to share that passage before I get too far involved in telling you what this church is doing. So as you know, I'm in Wisconsin, and there is a church that is in a nearby town that is sponsoring something called Ruby's Pantry. And so, what they do is they gather food from some various places, surpluses, overages, crops, etc. And then they offer these food bundles for $25. And supposedly you get about $100 worth of food for $25. And so they have these locations. They have over 80 locations in those 4 states that I mentioned. But if you go on this site, you can kind of sign up. So I think it's such a great thing, and they don't have any income requirements, so everybody can benefit. And I think it's just a really great opportunity if you want to volunteer, how many food suppliers they have, how much food that isn't wasted that would normally be. And so I think that this is just a really great thing. And then there's volunteers, and it's been around for a long time. I had no idea. This came in sort of like a community education type booklet, which is how I found out about it. The other thing that this church is doing, and I'm so excited about this, I didn't know where this church was. I had to look them up to see where they were. But I have mentioned before that I like to put things down at the end of my driveway, and if anybody drives by, they can just have them. They have this thing that they do once a month where I take that back. The donations are given once a month, but people can come and they can just take what they need, and it is completely free. So you can donate clothes, shoes, kids' toys, baby things, etc., household goods. It's all completely free. What a great way to be a great steward to the community. You have something you don't need, instead of throwing it away in the landfill. You can certainly donate to agencies, but in this instance, everything is free. So you have 2 toasters. You can provide a toaster to them. Somebody can come and get what they need for complete zero cost. It is such a great way to be a blessing to somebody. And I'm really excited that this church is partnering and doing these 2 things. And so I love to do volunteer work. I'm seriously thinking about, volunteering my time when people come and do the shopping and get to take the things for free. Of course, I'd be working, but I can certainly, donate, and there's probably some other ways that I can help as well. So this is very exciting to me, and I have not participated in this Ruby's Pantry thing, but I think it's a great way for the community, the churches, to be blessings as they should be in their community. So I just thought that I would share that with all of you. What a great opportunity, right? For a very small amount of money, people can get a lot of food for their dollar. And then you've got 13 sweatshirts, you need 4. People can donate, and people can just take what they need. And what a way to be a blessing to others. I love it. I'm super excited. I hope your church is doing something like that in your area. Armor up, we ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.